Okay, now that we are settled, excuse me, I'll call to order the Thursday, February 5th meeting of the Criminal Justice Committee. First order of business is the approval of minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 4th, 2025.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Approve same sign, motion carries. Finance reports.
You will find your finance report in your packet, your project income statement year to date through 1/29 of 26. You have a cash fund of 82,715.46. If you have any questions, I will attempt to answer those.
Questions of the finance report? Hearing none, we will move down to the sheriff's report. Rather lengthy.
Good morning. I believe you have my report in front of you. It's kind of well, the report was not that lengthy, but the attachments were pretty lengthy. So we took this time to go ahead and kind of reflect back on 2025 and some of the things that we accomplished and some of the good things that we've done. And it's very helpful to do that because it kind of gives us time to reflect, and we also share that with our staff, and normally they're like, wow, I didn't realize we did that much. And so that's a good thing. We do not have the goals and objectives for 2026. We're going to work on that and should be in the March meeting. So I will answer any questions if anyone has any.
Questions of the sheriff? It is Commissioner Krasny.
I look forward to seeing the prospective 2026 items when they become available.
All right.
Commissioner Ungst.
I just wanted to compliment you for the reports that you got from the different divisions, and wow, you got a lot of new people too. Looking at the roster, I've been gone for 3 years. A new one since then.
And it changes daily, I swear. So we'd like that not to happen, but that's kind of the times we live in, and it's pretty across the board with other agencies that I've spoken with.
Goes by rather quickly, the 3 years. Any further Mr. Krasny?
On that topic, where are comparable compensation levels for our deputies and other officials compared to surrounding counties?
We're in the ballpark. There are some other counties, and I know that that there are still probably the thing we fight up against more often than anything is retirement packages more than wages, and that's true of some of the jurisdictions around us, and even some of the county departments around us. So that's probably the biggest sticking point right now.
Further questions, comments? Very good. Thank you, Sheriff. Hearing none, we'll move down to the prosecuting attorney.
You have our December numbers. We haven't done our goals for 2026 right now. Our goals are just to not have the wheels fall off the bus. Warner's in full swing, which is taking, 2 prosecutors out of the office full time, and it has for a while. So the rest of us are trying to keep our head above water. We're doing okay. Everyone's tired, but things are going fine.
Questions of the prosecutor. Do you have an estimated time for the length of the trial?
It's set to go till the end of March right now, but I have an alternate trial that starts, I think, the 15th or 16th of March, and we're hoping they'll be done by then so my trial can go. And then we'll have a backlog because Old Saber's not trying any cases in the meantime. So it's going to be a haul till the summer probably, or through the summer. Then we have scouting.
Yes, right. Then you're back in the pen again. Okay, any further questions, comments? Very good. Hearing none, we'll move to the public defender.
This time of year, and really nothing much to report. We're just moving as quickly as we can.
Very good. Questions of public defender? Any questions of the public defender's office? Hearing none. Thank you, sir. We'll move down to emergency management.
So I'll just highlight a couple of items from the report. it looks like we will be getting the prop train from Norfolk Southern. We don't have an exact date yet, but it will be in August. So we're really looking forward to that. It's a train of about 7 or 8 cars for us to train our hazmat and tech rescue teams on. And not only will we train the county team, but, all the teams in Region 1, which includes Jackson County, Lansing, Livingston, and we'll probably also invite Washtenaw and the downriver team to participate as well. So we're excited about that. It's a pretty big deal. It's kind of hard to get that train, especially in the rural areas, but, a lot of work going on behind the scenes, not just from me, but from our chemical consortium partners and our hazmat team. And, so we're actually kind of excited about that. We've got another EOC workshop on March 3rd. Some of you have been invited to that. And other than that, the biggest thing going on right now in the office is just getting ready for some training and exercising through the spring and summer. And Chris in my office is working diligently on our Sarah Title III site plans and updates to those plans that we do every year, and we start about this time of year. So that's all I have.
Questions? Administrator Murphy.
I was just curious, are you hearing anything about any Homeland Security funding that we may normally receive that we may not be receiving?
There was some questions on the FY25 grant. Michigan, along with other states, sued and they won. Because the notice of intent had a 3-year performance period, and what they won on is the actual, application was for a 1-year performance period. So they sued and won that it would remain a 3-year performance period. Because if it was a 1-year performance period, we are just now getting those funds. We would have had until May to spend them, so we would have had like 2 months. But that, as far as we know, is moving forward, with a 3-year. I haven't heard if there's gonna be an appeal. But as of right now, it's business as usual on the FY25 grant.
Thank you.
Further questions, comments? Very good. We're moving quickly. Moving right along. Medical examiner.
Hello. We've been very busy, very, very, very busy, unfortunately. November and December were submitted by Patty. She always submits that for our office. We investigated 35 cases in November. That's including Hillsdale. December, 54 cases. And of course, we had some autopsies from that. But 2025, we investigated for Lenawee County 316 cases and had 83 autopsies. So that's slightly down from 2024, which is nice. Hillsdale County, we had 129 cases with 39 autopsies, and that was slightly up. So things tend to balance out. Last year, we investigated along with Jackson County 1,095 cases. So that's quite a lot. This month, I do have an Adrian College student that will be working with us probably for a couple days for some experience, and also an RN who is working on her master's degree. They will be up at the morgue with us up there. We are also training a new MEI that we've hired. She actually lives in Hillsdale County. Her name is Terry Pocken. She's very active in their victim services program. She also has search dogs that she works with. So I think she'll be a nice fit for our crew. I had a couple fun little things that I want to mention because, you know, life can be a little depressing sometimes. But we do try to be involved in the community by doing career fairs. And we were at Clinton Middle School this last month. And that's always fun. It's a presentation style career fair. And they always give us little thank you notes with some of the things that the kids have said. So I thought if it's okay with everybody, I read a couple of those. Okay, this one's my favorite. I liked the medical examiner best.
Well done.
So, thank you. I wanted to be a marine biologist, but the medical examiner was cool. And then this is one of my favorites also. Career day did not change my mind, but it did give me another backup option if I don't make the NBA. So it just, it's a little bit of light in our dark little path sometimes. So I thought I'd mention that just to give everybody a chuckle. Plus, we've had something very nice happen. We don't normally get thought of for donations, but we were contacted a number of months ago, I think, by a very nice lady named Lucia Page. And I wrote out a little something that I'm going to read because I want to give it the honor it deserves. But we have been donated a couple grave spaces, which is nice, and we can definitely use that. So this is what I've prepared. We've been donated a couple burial spaces that was initiated by Miss Lucia Page, a longtime former resident of the area who worked for the state of Michigan for 33 years. The burial spaces are owned by her late parents, who expressed a clear wish for them to be donated for the benefit of Lenawee County. In approximately 1951, Fidencio Guerrero immigrated to Adrian, Michigan. His wife, Diego, and their young daughter, Lucia, joined them shortly after, traveling to Michigan by train. Mr. Guerrero was a man deeply committed to his work, his faith, and his family. The Guerrero family were active members of St. Mary's Parish, and their 5 children attended Madison and Blissfield schools. Mr. Guerrero was known as a dedicated and reliable worker who consistently provided for his family. Although his family lived modestly, they were generous and frequently extended help to others in their community. Lucia remembers her parents as strong, hardworking individuals that made meaningful contributions to the local community. She also shared that Mr. Guerrero was formally recognized for his exceptional work ethic, having never called in sick through many years of employment. The Guerrero family resided in Lenawee County from approximately 1951 to 1985. Later in life, following their retirement, they relocated to California to be closer to their son, who was serving in the U.S. Army there. Mr. and Mrs. Guerrero passed away in California, but it remained their wish that their burial spaces be used in a way that would benefit Lenawee County. Thank you.
Very good. Is there any questions of the medical examiner's office? Comments? Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, hearing none, we'll move to the courts. We have no one here from the courts. Okay. Reese-Bear Campus.
Construction continues in old detention. We're settled in the new part. It seems to be going right on track for an April completion, so things are moving a lot faster than the other construction, obviously, but we're settled in. As you know, we opened in October, and yesterday we had a resident present to the board. He graduated from high school last week and is now working in the kitchen. So we're transitioning him into the Department on Aging kitchen and our kitchen working. He worked at Goodwill before that a little bit. He's going to stay on a little bit longer to complete his treatment and then hopefully place him a job in the community. So we're excited about that. He also presented to the board. The board was kind enough to give him a card and a gift, and hopefully he can continue his success. Other than that, we've just been getting used to our new building and everything seems to be going good. We have a few little quirks and things that happen, just getting used to everything, but so far it's been great.
Questions? I just might add that Commissioners Ungst, Van Dorn, and I were at the meeting, and this young man gave some significant kudos to the staff at Reese-Bear. Said that when he came there, he had a difficult problem showing respect to anybody, that he had some problems with his family, that he was pretty much lost. And he got the guidance and the instruction and the help for the push to reestablish himself, if you would. The strains with his family have been solved. He now has self-confidence, so it looks like the staff did a very good job with this young man. you don't get those kind of kudos very often, so they're well deserved. Commissioner Ungst.
Yeah, and I just want to add that that's a great testament to what you guys are doing out there. It's not just a place for old juveniles to be, but you're actually fixing them, and that was a very touching story.
Commissioner Van Dorn.
And just to highlight how impactful it really is, he referred to Maurice Spear, our Lenawee Youth Senator, as his family a
Right.
number of times in his talk, so.
Well done. Okay, any other questions, comments? Hearing none, is there any other business or updates from this committee? Any other business or updates for this committee? Last call, any other business or updates for this committee? Very good. Hearing none, is there any public comment? Anybody from the public out here wants to make a comment? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Moved and supported, is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Same sign, motion carries, we are adjourned.